So we went to see a horse box, and a week later we decided to buy it because when you know, you know. And here she is. I think we're going to call her Bessie. It'll be Big Bessie. Yeah, so watch this space to see how we convert her. So we now have Bessie at home, and we've taken the horse dividers out, so this back area is completely empty now. So then we go into the bit which was already a living area. So this is the seating area here, which is quite a good size, and apparently this table drops down and that can become a bed as well if you want. And then we've got the bed up there, but that's just going to be our storage because obviously we're going to do the bed in the back instead. And then this is our little kitchen area here. So we do already have a fridge and a sink and an oven, but we're going to modernise all of this and we'll probably put a new oven in. I think we'll probably keep the fridge, but we'll put a new oven in, I think, so then it looks a lot more modern, and obviously change this. And I hate the carpet all on the walls, so we're going to clad that to make it look all nice and modern. Okay, so, and then here we've got this door here leads to the toilet. Luckily he's not actually on the toilet. Well, going at least. Yeah, so we made sure that this was in here so then we could reuse the basic mechanisms, but obviously modernise it.
So what you can see is it is a all-in-one toilet, sink unit, which is a and shower, which is a chemical toilet that feeds out to a cassette in the horse area to the right. And this little ingenious thing here is the sink. And is quite ingenious for space saving. And then a shower, which also is really ingenious for space saving as well. So what we're going to be doing is replacing all of this and fixing it up and extending it out, so we'll have a shower and toilet cubicle, not as an all-in-one, but as two separate areas. Okay, so this is Bessie's seating area. What you can see is a L-shaped sofa, which is in pretty good condition, and this drops down and you can put it into a kind of a bit of a single, maybe a tight squeeze for a double bed if you really want to. But we're going to cover all of this up and make it look more modern in terms of fabric.
So this is the top bit, and actually sitting up it's not too bad for me. It's quite roomy, but it's really spacious. So I would say we've got two single beds side by side here, and then we've also got the cushions in here which drop down. You can drop down that table, put that on, and that becomes another bed, as Nathan was saying. But yeah, it's I mean, this is a decent sized bed, and we're going to keep it like this, but we're going to use it for storage. So now you're coming into the back area. So this, because I don't know if we've said, but this is a travelling horse box. So the front area is already set up as a camper van, and then the back area, this was here for the horses, and we've just taken out the two large horse dividers, and then this here is the outside storage. So we've got two doors outside which then open up to this storage, but we're debating whether we take this out completely or chop it down, because our initial thought was we could put the bed up this high with steps leading up, but then we think it's probably going to be a bit too high. Once the bed and the frame's on, it'll probably be too high to the ceiling. So yeah, we'll either cut it down or take it out completely, and because we've got quite a lot of storage up on the top above the driving seat, so we could potentially get away with that And then obviously we're going to take off all this rubber. We've got all the rubber on the walls, which is obviously all the horse bits. We're going to take off all these, but we're going to keep these because we might reuse them for something. Take off the tray, take off all of these railings because no one wants these in a bedroom. And then once this is all back, this bit we're going to have to insulate because it was just for the horses, not for living.